myself behind, so gently swaying through the fairyland of love. If you'll just come with me, you'll see the beauty of Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon.
Interesting about the choice of material that we chose. First of all, we take 60s and 70s music and treat that as our jazz standards. And then with all the things happening in our country right now, we thought it was appropriate to pick the theme of peace and love. And of course, 60s and 70s, there's tons of music about peace and love, because that's kind of what the 60s and 70s were about, especially the 60s.
We went with Peace and Love because it was Tony's idea, and it was like, that's great concept, let's do that. And then it tied in with our first album, because all the songs that we do are 60s and 70s from that era, classic rock that we bring into a jazz format. And our first album had the Caterpillar, and this evolved into the Butterfly, and it's a progression, and so it seemed like a perfect fit.
When we take music from the 60s and 70s and decide how we want to present it to an audience, how we want to arrange the music, needs no explanation to a jazz fan, to somebody who knows a lot about jazz, because that's what musicians have been doing since the 40s and the 50s, taking popular music and changing some harmonies, doing some things to it, doing nothing to it, just playing and improvising on it. And that's all we're doing. So in a way, we're very unoriginal.
Doing with these songs is really so much of what Tony says, which is the concept of making the songs that were standards in our time and bringing them into a jazz format, similar to, let's say, the Great American Songbook, songs with Cole Porter, Richard Rodgers, and boy, the idea of having Joel Frahm on the album is a no-brainer. He's such a great player. No matter what the genre, he always knows the appropriate thing to play.
Joel is an unbelievably phenomenal musician, and he's one of those musicians that I just think of him as a painter. When Joel plays music, that's how he plays it. He hears the music and he knows what he has to add and what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, and that's how he plays.
Peace and Love, the new album from TJP. Classic rock in a jazz format.
Sail